Hey YouTube, this is Drew with Florida Home Theaters. Got another review here for a OmniMount. The model number, if we could see that, is the CI120FMX. This is a full articulating bracket, 40 inch to 90 inch, and it has a 25 inch extension and supports 100 by 100 to 600 by 400 millimeter VESA. So we'll open it up and take a look. Okay, so we open the box. We've got our hardware here. Let's see what we got. It's all of our small millimeter pieces. So our larger ones. Yep, so this is good for Samsung and has the 8 by 45 millimeter. That's what you need for Samsung, and some mounting bolts. Extension arms for larger format TVs. Some instructions. So yeah, okay. And then our mount. Let's see what I get out of there. Okay, so what we're mounting today, I'll show you here. I've got a smaller TV. This is a new 49 Sony 900 series. So this has the mounting hardware here in the center. It's a nice TV, and we're putting it here. And this is going to actually float just outside this opening. So we've got our backer board installed, and we're going to be mounting it there. So let me start that process, and we'll get more into it in just a minute. Okay, so first things first, I was looking at the construction here. So this is going to be a one-piece installation, not a two-piece installation. Now, just for ease of installation, I would have put a template in this box. I think this one would be a good use for a template, but there are a couple of Allen screws, Allen tool is included, that need to be removed so we can get this plate mounted to the back of the TV. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so I got this puppy mounted, and pretty simple. Usually what we do in this instance is we find the center of the cabinet from top to bottom, and then we get our TV height, which is this case it's 30 for this cabinet and then 25 for the TV. So that leaves us 2.5 on the top. And I usually set this part on the back of the TV, and then I measure up from the bottom of the TV to the bottom of the bracket, and that measurement was 7. So basically I had 9.5 inches from here to there. So the TV should be centered on the opening now. So we'll go ahead and get that mounted up and show you the finished result. Okay, so I've got the installation complete. Let me show you here. This out. Okay, so I do like these cable management clips. They just clip on. Only thing is you're only going to get like 1 or 2 cables through those. So if you have a bunch of HDMIs, I've only got an HDMI, a Toslink, and power cord here. So, but if you have a bunch of HDMIs, then you might be strapping them to the outside. I usually do that anyway. So the only other concern I have with this bracket is a lack of adjustment. This is going to be, if you're mounting this in another application like on 16 centered studs, that's going to come to here and here. So that bracket is not going to give you much play. There is some adjustments here with these screws. You can move them left or right, so this whole piece can move left or right, but the problem is it's going to be a 2-inch or close to 2-inch adjustment one way or the other way to try to get your center. What would have been better is if they just had a slot here that you could slide this piece left or right with infinite adjustment. That would have been a preferred method to do it. As well as there's no up and down adjustment here, post adjustment, so you need to make sure that your height is dead on. There's an Allen screw here to tighten tilt, and a hand screw on the other side, which is kind of nice because you can tighten this one down a little bit more and then basically do your fine adjustment just with the hand twist there. Overall, I had to rate this bracket about a 4 out of 5. 5 out of 5 on price. I think the retail is like $129 to $150, I think, for retail on this. And so that leaves pretty good margin from the wholesale price. And it does support a lot of weight, and it does give you a lot of flexibility in the size of TV, but you will need to know where you're putting this. So just keep that in mind. There is not a template, so that would have been a little knock on it. I could use a template, so I don't have to hold this thing up to find the mounting spot. And this could be routed out to give me a little bit more flexibility left and right on adjustment. The up and down, or the height adjustment, you know, that's just where you're going to be at this price point with no height adjustment. So overall, probably like a 4 out of 5, you know, out of this, which is not bad. I'd still use a bracket. I just want to make sure that we have it in a particular type of application. So hope that helps you guys out some. Again, this is the OmniMount CI or CL CI120FXM. Thanks for checking it out.